it just seems like there is this dark cloud around me. Everything is just kind of blowing up lately. I feel like it all started when I went to Goldfield. What's up everybody, welcome to today's video, which is a weird video. I promise I'm gonna get out and do investigating really soon. Actually, the next video that you're gonna see is going to be looking for black-eyed kids. There's an area really close to me where they have been spotted, so the next video I will be out and about and not sitting here in the same spot. But I feel like I'm cursed. Not clickbait, not being over dramatic, just I feel like I'm cursed. I feel like there is this dark energy around me. I feel like everything is just kind of blowing up lately. So so this is gonna just sound super weird, and we're gonna talk about being cursed, or if you guys think it's possible to be cursed, or maybe we just bring these curses upon ourselves with our own like negative thoughts. I don't know. But I went to Goldfield, Nevada a couple weeks ago. I was invited out there by one of my friends to investigate the Goldfield Hotel and the old Goldfield High School, and we went to the Goldfield Cemetery while we were there. If you haven't seen the videos, I'll put a link up above so you can go check them out. They're really cool. It was a super creepy place. It was actually, the Goldfield Hotel is the place where Ghost Adventures went, and the brick was thrown in the basement. We went down there. Really cool place, but I feel like since I've been there, I'm haunted or cursed. I have a laundry list of things that have happened to me since, but we're gonna start while I was still there in Goldfield, because I feel like this is when it started. The last day there, we were going to the Goldfield Cemetery. I got there first. I got a little bit of a head start, and I wanted to get some drone shots of the cemetery and of the city. So I sent my drone up, I got my footage, and when I went to land it, I noticed that there was a lot of dust, and I didn't want the dust to get in the motor, so I was being stupid. And what you can do with the drone, if you don't know, is if you grab onto it while it's flying and tip it upside down really quick, it'll automatically shut off the motors. I've done it before, no problems, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna shut it off this way so the dust doesn't get in the motors and cause any problems. Stupid, I know. So I reached up to grab it, I grabbed it and I flipped it, and as I did, it sliced my finger, cut my finger. And in my video, I show that I had hurt my finger, and I didn't tell why because I felt really stupid at the time. I didn't want people to know that I did something as dumb as grabbing the drone out of the air. Well, I'm a genius. I've been here about 5 minutes and I've already cut my freaking thumb open. Don't ask me how I did it, which I know is stupid, you shouldn't do that. Whatever, moving on. Now, after that, we left the cemetery to go to the Goldfield Hotel for our second day. On the way to the hotel, my car just broke down. It started flashing all these lights at me. It started acting really weird. It started sputtering, and I was like, shit. I'm like, this is not the place. I needed to break down because I was 6 hours away from home. And if you've never been to Goldfield, it is a small town. There's nothing in it. Luckily, there was one auto body shop there. So I was able to leave my car at the auto body shop, and I had my husband drive from here near LA 6 hours out to Goldfield to pick me up. So that's kind of the start of all of the things going wrong. So I had sliced my finger, my car broke down. While my car was broken down, I had a rental car. After about a week, no, it was 2 weeks. After like 2 weeks, they finally called me and told me that my car was ready to be picked up. So we drove the rental car out to Goldfield, and about 20 minutes, 30 minutes away from Goldfield, all of a sudden, all the sensors in the rental car just started going off. I don't know what happened. It just went crazy. So here we're thinking, great, we're gonna get stranded out here again. Like, well, we didn't get stranded last time, but my car broke down 6 hours away from home, and I'm like, we're gonna get broken down again 6 hours away from home with a rental car. Luckily, that didn't happen. We stopped at the gas station and we turned the car off, we turned it back on, and I don't know why, but everything just started working again. So we drove the rental car and my car back home. Now, after we got home from Goldfield, things continued to go wrong. There was a day that the sprinkler system in our backyard broke overnight while we were sleeping. I woke up in the morning because somebody was knocking on our door at like 5:30 in the morning. I came downstairs and it was the city. They had to come shut off the water to our house because the sprinkler system in the backyard had broken, flooded our backyard and half of the neighbor's backyard, and it was draining into the street. So that day I spent at home waiting for them to fix the sprinkler system and for the city to come back out and turn back on our water. A few days after that, the electrical in our kitchen decided to go haywire. There was a complete wall of electronics, including the microwave, the stove, 2 of the outlets that just wouldn't work. It kept tripping the circuit breaker. Every time we'd flip the circuit breaker back on, it would trip again, and so we just couldn't get it to work. So we had to have an electrician come out. They replaced the 2 outlets on the wall. Everything started working again. So now, a couple days after the electrical issues, I decide I'm sick of my car breaking down. It wasn't an old car, but it had a lot of miles on it. It had like 180,000 miles on it. I figured I need something more reliable. I'm gonna purchase a new car. So I get my new car, very, very happy, excited about it. I figured, you know what, let's take it to the dealership, get it looked over, make sure there's nothing wrong with it, blah, 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 blah. While my car is there getting looked at, they put a big dent in it. I was not happy. Not happy at all, but luckily, since it was their fault, they agreed to fix it. And even though it is fixed, there's still, you can see it if you really, really look at it. I don't know if you can tell or not. Right there is where the dent was. They were able to get it out mostly. Oh, see there, you can kind of see when I tilt the camera. That's where the dent was. That's where they were able to get it out, but still, it was a new car. I was like, you guys, really? If I wanted, they would take the door off, repaint the door, fix everything, blah, blah, blah. But the problem with that, I guess, is because the car that I bought is a year old, if they repaint the door, the paint on the door was brand new, and the rest of the car, the paint might be faded a little bit, so it might stick out as like a sore thumb. So I was like, no, it's fine, just keep it the way it is. It looks fine. Can't even tell unless you know what to look for. And I thought, well, maybe now this is the end of it. Maybe all the car drama, maybe everything is just gonna go back to normal. No. A couple days after that, I'm getting ready for work in the morning and I get a call from my husband telling me that he had been in a car accident. Fortunately, he was okay. It was not his fault. He was turning left to get onto the highway. He had an arrow. There was a lady coming from the other way, and she decided to turn and turned right into him. So it wasn't his fault, but now his car has a big dent in it. We're like, okay, well, at least it wasn't your fault. We can get it fixed. Their insurance will pay for it. Let's just move on. A couple days later, he calls me again because he's stuck on the side of the road because his transmission, well, what seemed like his transmission was just malfunctioning. Whenever he tried to put it into a gear, it would say gear not found. So we had to leave the car there. We called the towing company the next day. They towed it to the car dealership, took it there. It was something wrong with the computer and not the transmission, thank God. We got it fixed. So now after all of this, I thought again, I'm like, this has to be the end of it. I'm like, this bad luck has got to go away. And again, I was wrong. The other day, 2-3 days ago, I was pulling out of my work, and my work is on a frontage road right next to the freeway. I was driving down the frontage road, minding my own business, and all of a sudden, crash! Really loud. A rock hits my windshield on my new car and puts a chip in it with like a crack. Is that it right there? See it? Like, okay, it's right here. Focus. God damn it. Oh, you can't really see it on camera. Oh my God, the fucking mariachi. Oh, there, now you can see it. See, that's where the, oh, and there it goes. There it comes again and it goes. Anyway, that's where, there it is. That's where the chip and the rock hit. I had it repaired so it doesn't look as bad as it did, but still. I was like, are you serious? How is this happening? How is all of this happening? During all of this, I just thought, you know what? It's a string of bad luck. It's bad, like something is just, it's like a black cloud over me, right? I never put it all together until my friend at work, Grace, said, you know, this all started when you went to Goldfield. And then it just like hit me and I was like, yes. I'm like, it did. Like, I don't know what happened in Goldfield. I don't know what I did. I don't know if I've been cursed by something. I don't know if something negative has attached itself to me, but since I went to Goldfield, we've had all the car problems, we've had the electrical problems in the house, we had the sprinkler system breakdown, my new car problems, just like, it's unbelievable. And now that I think about it, I did the video a few videos back saying how I feel like I've been seeing increased like shadows and figures and stuff out of the corner of my eye, and that has been increased since going to Goldfield. And I just went back and looked because I was like, did this all start happening after I went to Goldfield? And sure enough, it was after my Goldfield videos. So I don't know, do you guys think it's possible to go somewhere and get cursed from that place, or something negative to attach to you from that place and give you a string of bad luck? I don't know. Or do you think it's just something we manifest upon ourselves? Is it because I feel like I am unlucky right now, or I feel like I'm having a string of bad luck, that I'm attracting that bad luck to me? Either way, I'm gonna try to put a stop to it. A lot of people ask me what I do if I feel like there's a spirit in my house, or if I feel like there's bad energy or something like that. And I always tell people I cleanse my house with sage. That's kind of my go-to. I don't know if there's a proper way to do it. There's just the way that I do it, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. So if you have a better way, let me know in the comments. I'm not a religious person, so I don't say religious things when I go around with the sage. I just go around with the sage to all my windows, to all my doors, to every room, and I say that all negative energy must leave and only positive energy can stay. I do that to myself, and I'm gonna do it to my car too. So if you want, follow me around as I cleanse my house and cleanse myself and see if I can get this bad energy or bad juju or curse to just get the hell away from me. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna sage my house. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. I got my sage out. This is just what I use. Looks kind of trashy, but whatever. It's just some sage. I've used it before. As you can see, it's got a little burn marks on the edge. And I just use the bowl underneath because I don't want the ashes to drop in my house and burn the shit down. Alright, so first thing you have to do is you have to take the sage and you have to light it. It's not going to stay lit. It'll probably have like some red embers and stuff in it, but you have to light it so that it starts to smoke. This may take a little bit for me because I actually had this outside and it got wet. Damn it. My luck, see? But once it's lit and once it's glowing and smoking, you use the smoke to fill up your house. Not fill up your house, but you know what I'm saying. You go around your doorways, around the windows. You say any negative energy has to leave and only positive energy can stay in. Hopefully, that gets the energy away from your house, like the bad stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go around the windows here. I'll show you around the rest of the house too. All negative energy must leave this house. Only positive energy can stay. All negative energy must leave this space. All negative energy must leave. Only positive energy stay in this space. All negative energy must leave. Only positive energy can stay in this space. All negative energy must leave. This kind of happened to us, or me, once before, years ago. I went to New Orleans for our honeymoon, and we just went to a bunch of like voodoo witchy stuff, and I was touching everything, even though, you know, some people there said don't touch that because it has bad like juju attached to it. I did it anyway, which was stupid. And when we got back, like it just hell broke loose in our house. We had to leave in the middle of the night because we just were like freaked out to stay there. I told the story once before on my channel. It's an old video. It's kind of embarrassing and a little cringy, but I'll put it up here if you want to hear about that experience. But I hope everything's gone. If you guys have any other ideas on how to get rid of like bad energy or curses, let me know. I, for one, am not an expert on being cursed. I've never had to deal with that before. But if you know any tips or tricks, let me know. If you found the staging helpful, if you've been looking on how to do it. I can't speak words. If you found it helpful, let me know. I'll see you guys in my next video. Like I said, I'll be looking for black-eyed kids in that video. It should be really, really good. I thought there was a spider up there. It should be really, really good and really creepy. I'm excited to go. We're actually going tonight to go film it and look. So fingers crossed we find something creepy. I'll see you guys later. Bye.